upgraded the wiring on that charge terminal. It will now carry the voltage generated by your torches. Amazing. The architecture shows how many times Blackgate's been rebuilt. Gothic, Edwardian Industrial, World War II, and modern.
As long as it leads to Crane's lab.
Interim Commander Brandon, this is Dr. Jonathan Crane. Please, continue your patrol. But do not mistake my patience for any of you all too regular escapees. I do not wish to be disturbed while I'm praying.
Like hide in plain sight to other people, but not to me! I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you torture my...
Dr. Quinzel, this is wildly inappropriate. No, don't touch those tough thoughts. My disorder, can you please leave?
Keep it together.
Would someone explain why all of the heart monitors and gardens are blinking? You! Show me the closed circuit footage.
Was this wing of Arkham Ward here the last time you came through?
Under renovation and unoccupied. It had no strategic value to Penguin, Joker, or Black Mask.
Very likely the reason it lacks gaping holes in its masonry. And thankfully so. It's an Art Deco treasure, vintage Gotham.
Dr. Quinzel is restrained. Finally. The Batman is on the move. Tiger, I must insist you now do what you failed to do under Captain Bolton.
Batman's back, and so are those pain-in-the-ass locks. It was nice while it lasted.
So much for Brandon's I scared the Batman off act.
I never bought it in the first place.
Alfred, where's Crane's office?
Doctors Crane and Quinzel have separate offices that branch from patient intake. From where you entered, it's on the balcony to your right. Impressive. Commissioned by Amadeus Arkham, namesake of this wing.
And a murderer. He killed the man who killed his family. Everyone has a breaking point. Alfred, we should hang this in the study. It speaks to me.
Very well, sir. I'll prepare the Picasso for storage. Quinzel's office is on the right, Crane's on the left. Two hemispheres of Arkham Ward, which make patient intake the corpus callosum. Looks like a level 2 security lock, sir.
Dr. Quinzel got in before. She can get me inside. I've seen how she treats prisoners. And Malone. She's not perfect, but she cares. Quinzel wants her patients to process what they're going through. For that, they need time alone. And something better than solitary.
Get your dirty jackboots out of my office!
This is no longer your office, Dr. Quinzel.
Oh, really? I don't take orders from pigs!
You were told to clean out your desk and vacate the premises. Instead, you attacked Dr. Crane and ransacked his office.
Dumb shits! Dr. Crane is the Rat King! He's who all of Gotham's been looking for!
Restrain her. Find that access card.
Rude! Hey! Ever heard of conflict de-escalation?
This is for your own good, Doc. Where's the access card?
Where's the access card? Listen to yourself! Controlling behavior much?
She's locked in. I need a way around. A vent. Too high to grab. Alfred, prepare to airdrop the Batclaw. What's the highest point in Arkham Ward?
There's a lookout tower, sir. I've marked it on your map. Return to the conservatory and proceed to the door directly across the room.
Attention, Tiger. Batman, if you're hearing this. Pummel each other all, but steer clear of the plants. They are unknown from Gotham University's botany. One of their faculty actually understands the value of my research.
I promise this'll hurt!
He said you're a it's an extreme cost for my advances. They've already pressing you.
Hey, Batman, I'll finish the job to Tiger and kill you myself. Oh, I don't think you...
Get away from that, you foul-mouthed finger puppet.
Is there not a single working elevator in Blackgate besides the medieval gibbet? You can override the lockdown with your shock gloves. You'll find a maintenance generator above the carriage.
I can power the elevator with the shock gloves at the backup generator.
I dare say, you can repair almost as much on your investigation as you store. Some additional information on Dr. Crane for you, sir. His connection with the Gotham University Botany Department is one Dr. Pamela Isley. The two seem particularly invested in a flower with unique properties that once grew wild on Blackgate Island.
Anything further on Dr. Quinzel?
In progress, sir.
We got a bird's eye view of the perimeter, but no guns?
Waste of ammo. If anyone tried to escape, they'd be dead on the rocks below. Yeah, I guess that'd be fun to watch.
Another anti-aircraft gun.
I shall await its destruction, sir.
The gate's open. I can access the anti-aircraft gun.
That claw inbound, sir. Now you'll literally have some pull around here.
Security shut down. I need another way back.
Perhaps the Batclaw will help you sooner than expected.
There. Now I can head back down.
It has been brought to my attention that the Batman is now receiving 3 weeks for shipping a private Tiger, you will either deal with the bat or become mulch. The choice is yours.
Dr. Quinzel has quite the history, it turns out. Exonerated for a forged diagnosis, declaring Julian Day sane and thus fit for execution. Apparently, she was pressured by a supervisor. She also testified that she acted to minimize the harm done by a corrupt system. Though she has been reprimanded for favoritism, she seems sincere. Recidivism among her patients is below average.
Whatever her flaws, she's here for the right reasons.
Attention Trigger personnel. Quit! Working with test subjects is my job. That is yours. The key to conquering fear is to confront it. So confront it, but do it quickly.
Someone's offline. Find them.
Someone fake through a straw.
I have something here. Smoke bombs! Look out! Where'd he go?
They're out in force. I've got to get to Dr. Quinzel.
Let me go, you vomit brain morons!
Jeez. You been drinking tonight, Doc?
How about you mind your own business?
How about you give me that access card?
Can't block that!
On me. Taking you out, Matt.
Is it over?
Are you okay?
Goodness! What got some real anger issues, Batman. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the missing prisoners.
Oh, now you care about the prisoners? Where was this concern when you were punching your way through Blackgate last Christmas? Boop, 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 boop.
I'm here to find the Rat King. The missing prisoners are connected.
It's Crane. He's been taking prisoners to his office.
You think Crane's the Rat King?
Earlier tonight, I caught him torturing one of my patients. Now, we're gonna stop him.
Give me the card. I'll handle this.
Nice try, Batman. You wanna take down Crane? You're taking me with you.
Please, have a seat, Arnold. Do you know why you're here today?
No. No, sir.
The public defender requested a psychological evaluation to determine if you're competent to stand trial.
Oh!
Do you understand what you're being accused of?
I killed a guy.
That's correct.
But it wasn't my fault. He walked into my knife.
27 times.
He was very determined.
Clearly, there's a part of you that craves violence. You keep it hidden. In psychology, we call this the shadow. And yours seems to be very dark indeed.
Like this bunny, you mean? I can also do a dog.
Put your hands down, Arnold. It's just a metaphor. Now, a favorable evaluation might be in the cards if you can do a little something for me. I'm recruiting volunteers to assist with the new treatment I'm testing. A compound that draws the shadow out, brings it to the surface so it can be confronted.
Yes, yes. Of course, Doctor. Anything you say.
Very good, Arnold. I'll have the guards escort you to my lab this evening.
There's something hidden here. It looks like a page from a journal.
Sir, it appears you've stumbled onto a lead in Gotham's longest-running cold case.
Cyrus Pinckney.
Indeed. He was instrumental in the city's rise to power and prestige. Worked closely with your ancestor, Solomon Wayne, as well. Alas, he was murdered on the eve of his 40th birthday. The killer was never found.
Interesting.
I recognize you're preoccupied this evening, but should the opportunity present itself, solving Gotham's oldest crime would make for quite the feather in your cap.
April the 22nd, 1846. Our recent financial troubles have forced us into business with one Henry Cobblepot, a print magnate of questionable repute. The man cares little for me and my base station, as he put it. And so, the negotiations are left to Solomon. But I fear his idealism shall lead us down a treacherous road, for Cobblepot is a sneak, and surely his sweet words mask a nefarious intent. August the 11th, 1851. I fear I've angered Henry Cobblepot, but he sought to build over the last remaining vestige of the original Gotham, and I could not allow it. Solomon and I went before the mayor and bade him support us. Henry was opposed, insisting his work was necessary for Gotham's financial security. I think it's more to do with his own. Solomon Wayne's hotel put Cobblepots out of business. I do wonder if Mr. Wayne erred in opening that place. But what's done is done. February the 7th, 1852. I have met the most extraordinary young man by the name of Amadeus Arkham. Though still just a student, he exhibits an intelligence unmatched by even Gotham's most learned. He is possessed with a kind heart as well, and seeks to help those who all others have abandoned. Rehabilitation instead of incarceration. It is the most progressive notion, and one that few of his peers support, but I believe. And so, I shall provide him with plans for the greatest asylum the world has ever known.
We're getting wind.
April the 3rd, 1853. I am sorry, Solomon, to have gone behind your back, to have bargained with the devil. But the accounts have run dry and our work is but half begun. I had no choice but to approach Henry Cobblepot. The others would contribute no more. He consented to my request, though I fear it will come at a great cost. For now, he says I owe him nothing. But how long until I do? December the 22nd, 1854. I fear I am not long for the world. Henry Cobblepot finally came to collect, and I refused. He wishes to open a munitions factory inside the city. This is not part of the plan, and it works against everything we've accomplished, to say nothing of the danger to Gotham's citizens. I went to the mayor and begged him to introduce a bill banning the endeavor. Thankfully, he agreed, but I'm sure to be punished for my betrayal. It's only a matter of how and when. January the 11th, 1855. I've accepted the invitation, knowing it means my death. Henry Cobblepot claims it's merely a party to celebrate my 40th birthday. He insists that he's forgiven my past transgressions, turned over a new leaf, as it were. But I know better. With me gone, he will use his wily charms to see the law changed and his factory built. Already there are rumors that his son, Theodore, intends to run for mayor. Victory is all but assured. I will hide this journal of mine in the hopes that someday it might be found. To go public now, before my work is done, would put it all at risk. It must wait. But I hope in time, my words are brought to light. Until the curfew has been lifted. January the 13th, 1855. The moment of my death approaches, and there is naught I might do to stop it. I dared dream of greatness, but in the process, I forgot that such ambition oft demands a heavy price. Still, I pay it gladly. For knowing that Gotham has become a city whose magnificence will echo across the ages. But its origins must not be forgotten. And so, I have scattered my journal across the city, placing pages where I believe they shall endure. Find them, read them, then share what lies within. For though the truth may not be so beautiful as the legend, it is necessary all the same. January the 14th, 1855. My God, it worked! Amadeus truly is a genius. Oh, you've come this far, dear reader. Allow me to explain. I learned Cobblepot intended to poison me, and so we endeavored to replace his tainted wine with one of our own creation, as expected. I choked, I sputtered, and then, I passed. But it was not poison I consumed, rather something made by Amadeus. His concoction enabled me to enter a soporific state so profound that even to the keenest of physicians, I appeared a corpse. Yet here I am, resurrected. And now I will have my revenge. Henry Cobblepot will pay for what he's done.
An interesting turn. In trying to solve one murder, you've discovered the origins of another.
Henry Cobblepot.
Yes. City records say it was an automobile accident that killed him not long after Cyrus's supposed passing. But now we know the truth. He was murdered by the man he thought he killed.
What about Pinckney?
It appears that's a mystery that must endure a while longer.
The Collaborator. Born in 1882, visionary architect Cyrus Pinckney, impressed by Amadeus Arkham's medical genius and passion for psychiatric care, drafted the blueprints for the doomed Arkham Asylum.
February the 7th, 1852. I have met the most extraordinary young man by the name of Amadeus Arkham.